they of these two men? What ho without there? Summon my court without an instant's delay.
Although your royal summons to appear, from courtesy was singularly free. Obedient to that summons we are here. What would your majesty?
My worthy people, my beloved daughter most thoughtfully has brought with her from England the types of all the causes that have made that great and glorious country what it is.
Oh, joy unbounded!
What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean?
Attend to me, Utopian populace, you South Pacific Island viviparians. All in the abstract type of courtly grace, yet when compared with Britain's glorious race, is little better than half-clothed barbarians.
Yes, contrasted when with Englishmen, we're little better than half-clothed barbarians.
What does this mean? What does this mean?
Who can demonstrate with ease that 2 and 2 are 3 or 5 or anything you please. An eminent logician who can make it clear to you that black is white when looked at from a proper point of view. A marvelous philologist who'll undertake to show that yes is but another and a neater form of no.
Yes, 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 yes is but another and a neater form of no. All preconceived ideas on any subject I can scout and demonstrate beyond all possibility of doubt that whether you're an honest man or whether you're a thief depends on whose solicitor has given me my brief.
Yes, yes, yes! Whether you're an honest man or whether you're a thief depends on whose solicitor has given him his brief. Ulolica, ulolica, ulolica.
What these may be, Utopians all, perhaps you'll hardly guess. They're types of England's physical and moral cleanliness. This is the Lord High Chamberlain of purity the gauge. He'll cleanse your court from moral strain and purify the stage.
Yes, 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 court reputations I revise, and presentations scrutinize. New plays I read with jealous eyes, and purify the stage.
Court reputations he'll revise, and presentations scrutinize. New plays he reads with jealous eyes, and purify the stage.
Yes, 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 in towns I make improvements great, which go to swell the county rate. I dwelling houses sanitate and purify the halls.
In towns he makes improvements great, which go to swell the county rate. His dwelling houses sanitate and purify the halls. Ooh-la-li-pa, ooh-la-li-pa, ooh-la-li-pa.
Roll up, ladies and gentlemen.
Accompany promoter this with special education, who teaches what contango means and awful backwardation. To speculators he supplies a grand financial level. Time was when two were company, but now it must be seven.
Yes. Time was when two were company, but now it must be seven. Stupendous loans to foreign thrones I've largely advocated. In ginger pops and peppermint drops I've freely speculated. Them mines of gold I've well controlled, successfully I've floated. And sudden falls in apple stalls occasionally quoted. And soon or late I always call for stock exchange quotation. No schemes too great and none too small for companification.
Yes! No schemes too great and none too small for companification.
And lastly I present Great Britain's proudest boast, who from the foes of foreign foes protects the seagirt coast. And if you ask him in respectful tones, he'll show you how you may protect your own.
I'm Captain Corcoran, KCB. I'll teach you how we rule the sea and terrify the simple, and how the Saxon and the Celt their Europe-shaking blows have dealt with Maxim gun and Nordenfelt, all well when the occasion calls. If sailor like you play your cards, unbend your sails and lower your yards, unstep your mast, you'll never want to moor. Though we're no longer hearts of oak, but we can steer and we can stoke, and thanks to coal and thanks to coke, we never run a ship ashore.
What's never?
No, never.
What's never?
Hardly ever.
Hardly ever run the ship ashore. Then give bridges and bridges for the tar who never run the ship ashore. Give bridges and bridges for he never run the ship ashore. All hail, ye tides of England's wrath, ye hands in light and wrath. We bless the day and bless the hour that brought you to our land.
Ye wanderers from a mighty state,
Ye wanderers from a mighty state,
teach us how to legislate.
teach us how to legislate.
Your lightest word will carry weight in our attentive.
Oh, teach the natives of this land.
Oh, teach the natives
of this land who are not quick to understand.
who are not quick to
Understand, we wanderers from the mighty state will teach us how to legislate. Your light is not a carry weight. In our attentive.
Modify your court, get up your steam, and cut your canvas short.
Speak on both sides, teach your sluggish brains.
Wind your thoroughfares and flush your drains.
Utopia's much too big for one small head. I'll float it as a company limited.
A company limited, what may that be? The term I think is rather new to me.
A company limited, what may that be?
What does he mean? What does he mean? Give us a kind of clue. What does he mean? What does he mean? What is he going to do?
I'll tell you all about it. Some 7-men-man association, if possible, all peers and baronets. They start off with a public declaration to what extent they mean to pay their debt. That's called their capital. If they are wary, they will not quote it at a sum immense. The figure's immaterial, it may vary from 18 million down to 18 pence. I should put it rather low. The good sense of doing so will be evident at once to any debtor when it's left for you to say what amount you mean to pay. Why, the lower you can put it at, the better.
When it's left for you to say what amount you mean to pay, why, the lower you can put it at, the better.
They then proceed to trade with all who trust them, quite irrespective of their capital. It's shady, but it's sanctified by custom. Bank, railway loan or Panama Canal. You can't embark on trading too tremendous. It's strictly fair and based on common sense. If you succeed, your profits are stupendous, and if you fail, pop goes your 18 pence. Make the money spin the spin, for you only stand to win, and you'll never with dishonesty be twitted, for nobody can know to a million or so to what extent your capital's committed.
Oh, nobody can know to a million or so to what extent your capital's committed.
If you come to grief and creditors are craving for nothing that is planned by mortal head is certain in this vale of sorrow, saving that your liability is limited. Do you suppose that signifies perdition? So you're but a monetary dance. You merely file a winding up petition and start another company at once. Though a Rothschild you may be in your own capacity, as a company you've come to utter sorrow, but the liquidators say never mind, you needn't pay. So you start another company tomorrow.
But the liquidators say never mind, you needn't pay. So you start another company tomorrow.
At first sight it strikes us as dishonest, but if it's good enough for virtuous England, the first commercial country in the world, it's good enough for us.
You best take care. Please recollect, we have not been consulted.
And do I understand you that Great Britain upon this joint stock principle is governed?
We haven't come to that exactly, but we're tending rapidly in the direction. The date's not distant.
We will be before you. We'll go down to austerity, renowned as the first sovereign in Christendom, who registered his crown and country under the Joint Stock Companies Act of 62.
down to posterity, I've solved all the pink.
If you have severity, or wishes us to blink, you'll go down to posterity much earlier than you think.
He'll go up to posterity if I inflict a blow.
Go down to posterity, we think we ought to know.
He'll go up, blown up with dynamite.
He'll go up, of course he will. You're right, up, 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 up.